Haven't you heard about Focal Online TV?
You say Focal Online TV?
Focal Online TV is located within a Topo Village community along the Japanese highway.
Tell me more about the platform.
This platform, called Focal Online TV Daily Edition of Inside the Print Media, does not encourage any form of dialogue between the viewers and the presenters.
Oh, you mean nobody calling there?
No, you can't call on a show. Let me talking out like when we're no calling there. So all you can do is you will listen to the news, and they can also encourage you to buy the newspaper to listen to the news in details.
But do you do viewer recognition at times?
Oh yes, we do viewer recognition. When you are watching, we notify you, and sometimes we even appreciate you on a show, telling you thank you for always following us. We also encourage you to share the live stream, because the more you share the live stream, we transform and we transition ourselves as a broadcast team as well.
Wow. So when can I better get this program you are talking about?
This program is aired every Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. to 10:45. The program runs for 45 minutes.
Wow.
And guess what?
Wow.
We bring you hot stories of our trending situation within our country, Liberia. Imagine hearing stories from Hot Pepper newspaper, from the Daily Observer newspaper, from Front Page Africa. Are you a lover of Front Page Africa?
Oh yes, I'm a lover of
Front Page Africa, and the Women Voices, and a lot more. Not forgetting international news, BBC, CNN, ABC News. We bring you headlines from those standpoints.
Wow, that is very, very, very amazing.
So we say, join us every day on the daily edition of Inside the Print Media at 10 a.m. with the headlines of top stories in our country and the world at large on Focal Online TV.
Good day, folks. What a pleasant and warm way to welcome you to Spokes Insight, your biggest sport magazine program here on Focal Online TV. I'm your host, Eric Palop calling.
Focal TV. Bringing you innovation to broadcasting, news, views, comments, and analysis of issues happening in Liberia and the rest of the world. Focal TV. With check and balance, we bring it as it unfolds. Focal TV. Bringing you face-to-face with newsmakers in town. Focal TV. The best online platform in broadcasting. Focal TV, located at Topo Village, Somalia Drive, Liberia. Be the part and experience the best in online broadcasting. Keep Focal.
A pleasant good morning and welcome to Focal Online TV, where we bring you the daily edition of Inside the Print Media. So this morning, I'm here as your presenter and your technical personnel for studio today. It's kind of rough, so kindly bear with me as I'll be bringing you this important information relating to our country, Liberia. So we have here the Daily Observer newspaper, we have the Front Page Africa newspaper, we have the New Dawn newspaper, we have the Hot Pepper newspaper, and then moving forward, we also have our international news. But before then, let me first begin with the Daily Observer newspaper. Liberia government concealing a drug boost. Liberia government concealing a drug bust. The Liberian government is facing scrutiny over allegation of a potential cover-up in a drug bust. A test conducted on 10 size boxes at the Rabat International Airport revealed the presence of the methamphetamine in some of the packages. The Liberia Revenue Authority had yesterday claimed that the boxes, which the airport security manager had allegedly attempted to smuggle out, contained packs of raw marijuana, tea leaves, but needed further testing. However, tests conducted by the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency (DEA), according to the sources, have revealed that some of the packages in a box contain methamphetamine, a highly addictive substance that is not yet widely used in Liberia. There were 10 boxes confiscated, totaling 100 packages. Attorney D. Blamo Kofa, Assistant Commissioner for Customs, Compliance and Enforcement Division at the LRA, disclosed. We will send these to the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency for further testing. We will communicate the results and any other information we receive, but for now, this is the information we have. Over the past 2 years, drug busts have become more prevalent in Liberia. The most notable case was the seizure of 100 million worth of cocaine by the government in 2022. However, the government lost the cases, resulting in the accused perpetrator being set free. This is how we transition to another headline under the Daily Observer newspaper. Government admits seized boxes at airport contain illegal drugs. The Ministry of Justice, through the Joint Security of Liberia, has confirmed that the consignment of boxes is intercepted containing Harbour Plains package and in natural form at the Rabat International Port revealed the presence of methamphetamine. So this was one of the headlines from the Daily Observer newspaper, and it's repeatedly being posted on their newspaper this morning. We now transition to the New Dawn newspaper. NEC announces arrival of election materials. NEC announces arrival of election materials. Monrovia, September 12, 2023, the National Election Commission (NEC) informs electoral stakeholders that materials of the October 10, 2023 general election have started arriving in country. Ballot boxes, as well as yellow and gray precinct kits, have arrived at the NEC Central Warehouse. Additionally, the NEC has received mock sample ballots of all categories of elections: President, Senate, and House of Representatives, for training purposes. Tactile ballot guides for the visually impaired and assorted stationery materials for the conduct of the polls have also arrived. NEC said additional materials will be arriving in the coming days. Also, the commission has produced and it's distributing Knowing Your Candidates poster as part of its civic and voter education exercise. Meanwhile, packaging of training materials for the October 10, 2023 general elections begin on Monday, September 11, 2023 in the NEC Central Warehouse. In a related development, a training of trainers (TOT) for magisterial staff will commence on September 13, 2023, which is today, at NEC headquarters in preparation for the October 10 elections. In addition, the NEC has commenced a series of training of trainers workshop for agents of political parties and independent candidates for the October 10, 2023 general elections. Another headline under the New Dawn newspaper reads, "We are named VP Taylor as successors if." We are named VP Taylor as successor if President George Manning Weah has told citizens of Bone County that the country should prepare for a second female president while naming his vice president, Joel Howard Taylor, as a Coalition for Democratic Change (CDC) potential presidential candidate for 2029. President Weah, who is seeking his second and final term bid, was addressing supporters in Palala Park District in Bong County on Tuesday during his second day on a campaign tour of the county. Vice President Taylor is a native of Bong County, and the announcement by Mr. Weah that she will be his most likely successor when he given opportunity to serve his second 6-year term could sway citizens of Bong to his re-election bid. Mr. Weah expressed confidence of victory with support of the people of Bong, bragging that he was born to succeed and as should give to his people to do all in his power to improve livelihood. He rallies electorate in the county to give him a first-round victory, noting that he has done all and there is no difference the opposition will make for the people. Give me the remaining 6 years, President Weah said. Let me finish what I have started, he pleaded. He also assures the people of Batala, Bong County, of his commitment to electrifying their main streets with solar energy, while in Salala District, Bong County, he dedicated a new constructed market. The project was implemented by the Liberia Agency for Community Empowerment, LACE, with over 40 solid tables that have dignified the district and its residents. At this time, we transition to the Hot Pepper newspaper, where I bring you top stories. Bwaka quits campaign tour again. Bwaka quits campaign tour again. The Rescue Mission campaign team of the Unity Party, UP, has announced that their senior barrier, Ambassador Joseph Yuman Bwaka, will halt his current trip to Grand Cape Mount and Bapolu counties and leave some senior executive members of the rescue team in charge until he returns from another impromptu trip. Bwaka, according to a Unity Party press release, is expected to be accompanied by Senator Nombli Kanga Lawrence Madera Cooper for a 2-day trip in the sub-region on today, September 13, 2023. While away, Senator Jeremiah Kwankun, assisted by the National Campaign Manager, Senator Prince Kemoy, and Senator Abraham Darius Zidon will lead the campaign and continue the preparation for the UP official campaign launch on September 17, 2023. Bwaka is expected to return on Friday, September 15, 2023 to commemorate the party's campaign launch on Sunday. Information access by the Hot Pepper from Confidence of Bwaka says that Bwaka is headed to Nigeria to seek support for his campaign trail. However, critics are suspecting and speculating that Bwaka has gone to recirculate his health condition and to exercise himself from the hectic anomaly of the Bapolu trip. They claim that if Bwaka make an attempt to travel upward to Bobolu, he may not fit for the campaign launch, which often requires long hours of standing, talking, and walking. As such, to save him and the party from the clouded situation, he is being made to depart the country and use the opportunity to seek medical advice contrary to the claim of lobbying for campaign funds. It can be recalled that on August 28, 2023, about 2 weeks ago, Bwaka accused his campaign for an alleged impromptu ECOWAS engagement in Ghana, which critics argue was meant to seek medical checkup. This brings to 3 the number of trips Joseph Bwaka has made between July 20, 2023 and September 13, 2023. This is how we transition from the Hot Pepper newspaper to the Front Page Africa newspaper. Before we commence, this is to inform all of you watching live from the diaspora and that of our loving country, Liberia. So please get yourself a newspaper, or better still, get glued to the Focal Online TV, where we bring you daily edition of Inside the Print Media. We bring top stories relating to our country and the world at large. So we encourage you to get yourself a newspaper, be familiar and be informed of all of the happenings within our country, Liberia. Or better still, get glued to your phone, get glued to your computer and listen to these important information from our news sources here within Liberia. We now resume from the front page African newspaper. Man 26 arrested for trafficking crocodiles and attempting to sell crocodile. Man 26 years old arrested for trafficking crocodiles and attempting to sell crocodile. The Salala Magisterial Court in Miami, Bond County on September 11 remanded a 26-year-old man identified as Richard Tate to the Banga Central Prison to await trial for alleged trafficking and advertising young crocodiles for sale. Magisterial Maxwell G. Gazer made this decision after the accused state failed to be represented by a lawyer as prescribed by the 1986 Constitution. On September 9, 2023, a joint wildlife security team comprising the Liberia Special Wildlife Investigation Unit SWIU, supported by the Liberia National Police, the Forestry Development Authority, Wildlife Crime Task Force, and Libasa Wildlife Sanctuary, arrested Richard Tate in the Miami Village, Bond County. Defendant Richard Tate, a resident of Police Academy Painesville community, is alleged to have been responsible for trafficking young crocodiles and advertising them for sale on an international scale. Tate was also arrested in possession of 5 young draft crocodile, which were later rescued by the joint security. Dwarf crocodile are an internationally endangered species. The Liberia Special Wildlife Investigation Unit collaborates with partners including the Liberia National Police, Forestry Development Authority, Wildlife Crime Task Force, Liberia Japanese Rescue and Protection, Libasa Wildlife Sanctuary, and others to bring those responsible for wildlife trafficking to justice. The CWA alleged that the hunting, buying, selling, capturing, keep as a pet or eating of protected species is an offense for which those responsible will be prosecuted. The Special Wildlife Investigation Unit comprises of officers from LNP, FTA, LRA, works with other mandated authorities within Liberia. The Joint Team of Special Wildlife Investigation Unit also indicated that this arrest is a significant step forward in the ongoing effort to combat wildlife trafficking, citing recent convictions of 2 individuals trafficking 369 kilos of pangolin skills. We now transition to another headline under the front page African newspaper. Collaborating political parties extend a helping hand to flood victims in Rubber Sport, Grand Cape Mount County. Collaborating political party extend a helping hand to flood victims in Rubber Sport, Grand Cape Mount County. The news in details. In the midst of relentless downpour that engulfed the town of Robertsport in Grand Cape Mount County, a glimmer of hope emerged from the shadow of despair. The collaborating political party CPP recognized the plight of the flood victims and took a bold step toward alleviating their suffering. On September 9, 2023, the vice standard bearer of the CPP, Councillor Charlie M. Bronskin, stood before the devastated community with determination intact on her face. She carried with her a women and children who were left to pick up the shattered pieces of their lives. The flood waters have washed away not only their homes, but also their dreams and aspirations. Families were torn apart, their livelihood destroyed, and their spirit crushed under the weight of the calamity. But in the face of such adversity, the CPP stood firm, ready to extend a helping hand to these people. This is how we take a short break. When we get back, folks, we fill you in on our international news. We apologize to you this morning for coming in late. I had to serve as a technician this morning, and I'm serving as a presenter. Luckily for me, one of our employees has just walked in, so we are grateful for that help. So let's take this short break. When I get back, obviously, I bring to you our international news. But before then, stick with us on Focal Online TV, where we bring you the daily edition of Inside the Print Media. Don't forget, today is the Focal Women Talk, and we will be bringing the Focal Women Talk to you at 11 o'clock prompt, right after this show. 11 o'clock, we will bring to you the Focal Women Talk. We have made some adjustments in our time, so we encourage you to stay with us. Not forgetting our town hall event. The Focal Online TV is hosting a town hall event for all of the representative candidates within district number 13. On that platform, they will be bringing up that manifesto. They will be talking about their policy. They will be talking about what they have done for this district, why they should be elected as a representative of district number 13. So stay glued to us as we'll be announcing a due date of this occasion. But before then, don't forget we have studio appearance of all of our representative candidates. And yesterday, amazingly, we had Oscar Miller, who was in studio. So we are grateful. On Sunday, we had aspirants, not aspirant, but representative candidate, Princess Geduo. She was here, Princess Geduo candidate. She was here with us in studio, which of course we appreciated. So yes, stick with Focal Online TV because all we do, we bring innovation to broadcasting. Thanks for watching. I'll be right back shortly, right after this break.
Hello dear, my name is K. Lyndon Toba. I'm in search of a platform where I can get credible information of our daily happenings in Liberia and the world at large.
Hello, K. Lyndon Toba. My name is Perfina Korishpa. Haven't you heard about Focal Online TV?
You say Focal Online TV?
Focal Online TV is located within a Tobo village community along the Japanese highway.
Tell me more about the platform.
This platform, called Focal Online TV Daily Edition of Inside the Print Media, does not encourage any form of dialogue between the viewers and the presenters.
Oh, you mean nobody calling there?
No, you can't call on a show. Let me talking out like when we're no calling there. So all you can do is you will listen to the news, and they can also encourage you to buy the newspaper to listen to the news in details.
But do you do viewer recognition at times?
Oh yes, we do viewer recognition. When you are watching, we notify you, and sometimes we even appreciate you on the show, telling you thank you for always following us. We also encourage you to share the live stream, because the more you share the live stream, we transform and we transition ourselves as a broadcast team as well.
Wow. So when can I better get this program you are talking about?
This program is aired every Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. to 10:45. The program runs for 45 minutes.
Wow.
And guess what?
Wow.
We bring you hot stories of our trending situation within our country, Liberia. Imagine hearing stories from Hot Pepper newspaper, from the Daily Observer newspaper, from Front Page Africa. Are you a lover of Front Page Africa?
Oh yes, I'm a lover of
Front Page Africa, and the Women Voices, and a lot more. Not forgetting international news, BBC,
wow.
CNN, ABC News. We bring you headlines from those standpoints.
Wow, that is very, very, very amazing.
So we say, join us every day on the daily edition of Inside the Print Media at 10 a.m. with the headlines of top stories in our country and the world at large on Focal Online TV.
Focal TV. Bringing you innovation to broadcasting, news, views, comments, and analysis of issues happening in Liberia and the rest of the world. Focal TV, with check and balance, we break it as it unfolds. Focal TV, bringing you face to face with newsmakers in town. Focal TV, the best online platform in broadcasting. Focal TV, located at Topo Village, Somalia Drive, Liberia. Be the part and experience the best in online broadcasting. Keep Focal.
Hello dear, my name is K. Lyndon Toba. I'm in search of a platform where I can get credible informations of our daily happenings in Liberia and the world at large.
Hello, Lyndon Topa. My name is Greg Pa. Haven't you heard about Focal Online TV?
You say Focal Online TV?
Focal Online TV is located within a Topo Village community along the Japanese Highway.
Tell me more about the platform.
This platform, called Focal Online TV Daily Edition of Inside the Print Media, does not encourage any form of dialogue between the viewers and the presenters.
Oh, you mean nobody calling there?
No, you can't call on a show. Let me talking out like when we're no calling there. So all you can do is you will listen to the news, and they can also encourage you to buy the newspaper to listen to the news in details.
But do you do viewer recognition at times?
Oh yes, we do viewer recognition. When you are watching, we notify you, and sometimes we even appreciate you on a show, telling you thank you for always following us. We also encourage you to share the live stream, because the more you share the live stream, we transform and we transition ourselves as a broadcast team as well.
Wow. So when can I better get this program you are talking about?
This program is aired every Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. to 10:45. The program runs for 45 minutes.
Wow.
And guess what?
Wow.
We bring you hot stories of our trending situation within our country, Liberia. Imagine hearing stories from Hot Pepper newspaper, from the Daily Observer newspaper, from Front Page Africa. Are you a lover of Front Page Africa?
Oh yes, I'm a lover of
Front Page Africa, and the Women Voices, and a lot more. Not forgetting international news, BBC,
Wow.
CNN, ABC News. We bring you headlines from those standpoints.
Wow, that is very, very, very amazing.
So we say, join us every day on the daily edition of Inside the Print Media at 10 a.m. with the headlines of top stories in our country and the world at large on Focal Online TV.
Inside the Print Media, here with your presenter, Craig Financy Par, and I'm here this morning wishing the commissioner a happy birthday. I'm sending this treat to him. This is a special treat from the Focal Online TV. We extend our heartfelt wishes to you, saying happy birthday. May God give you long life to continue to lead this township of New Georgia, to continue to do what is right and make great decisions. So happy birthday, Commissioner Elsteny Wright. We appreciate your efforts, and we hope and pray that you live long to enjoy the fruits of your labor. So happy birthday, Commissioner. We celebrate you. We acknowledge you, and we appreciate all of your efforts. So we commence with our news reading here as it relates to our international news for today. So our international news headlines is on Libya this morning. There's a huge flood that occurred in Libya, and it took the lives of many. So this morning, we as Liberians and we as media practitioner is sending this message out saying, never mind to the people of Libya. We pray that God will hear them and God will calm that particular storm that is flooding their city. So the news headline reads, flooded city of Durham buries its dead in mass graves At least 2,300 people died when a tsunami-like river of flood water swept through Derna on Sunday after a dam burst during Storm Daniel. A mechanical digger worked in a cemetery where victims wrapped in body bags and blankets were buried together. With 10,000 people reported missing, the death toll is expected to rise. Mohammed Kamati, a volunteer in Dana, said rescue workers were still searching for the victims. We call on all the young Libyans, anyone who has a degree or any medical affliction. So please come and help us, he told Reuters news agency. We have a shortage in nurse. We need help. This is one of the headlines from our international source this morning, BBC. As it relates to Libya, you have 2,300 people who died from a tsunami like river of flood water. So there's a need to always be grateful for life whenever you wake up in the morning. It is not ours, it's the Lord. So when you have the chance to live again, be grateful and appreciate everything. And this is why I always say to us Liberians, there's a need to be grateful. We have experienced rain, we have rainy season, we have dry season within our country, Liberia. And with all of these various seasons, we have not yet experienced a tsunami like this in our country. We have not really experienced tornado. All of these things that happen in these various countries around the world, it have not yet really occurred within our country, Liberia, except where you see the heavy rainfall and then places are flooded, people have to relocate. But yet, we still need to be grateful. We need to be grateful. 2,300 people died in Libya in the state of Derna, and they were buried. And there are more to come. So there's a need to be grateful. They are even calling on those who have medical degrees to come and help them. You see the need for us to be grateful as Liberians. So just so close up, this is just a recap. We have information of the rescue team, and the head of the rescue team will be flying out of country this today. He should be leaving today for a trip, and he is expected to be accompanied by Senator Nyombli Kanga Lawrence Madera Cooper for a 2-day trip in sub-region on today, September 13. While away, Senator Jeremiah Cohn, who is the vice senate barrier for the rescue team, will be assisted by the national campaign manager, Senator Prince K. Moyi and Senator Abraham Darius Dino. They will lead the campaign and continue the preparation for the UP official launch on Sunday, 17, 2023. We're hoping that the whole country can be all green up, because we know United Party is the green team. So we're hoping that Sunday could be a good one for you to show up your numbers too. As we all know, CDC did. We expect that of the Unity Party and the ANC. So Baga is expected to return back on Friday, September 15, 2023. So commemorate the party's campaign launch on Sunday. He will be back on Friday, hopefully Baga's ways, and he will be actively in gear for Sunday. So the speculation that is going around, this is a message from the Hot Pepper newspaper. We have visited Bone County on the 9th of September, and he visited along with the vice president, and he also they did a campaign tour in the Vira County. They visited Salala, they visited Palala district in Bone County, and with some of the visit, we are promised to bring the streets a solar panel light to light up their street. He also turned over a market to them. So I mean, this is inclusive within our news this morning. And he also announces a arrival of election materials, and they said they are hoping that the other ones will be here soon. So this arrival of their electoral materials arrived September 11 at the Central Warehouse, NEC Central Warehouse, and they have been carrying on a lot of trainings for those of you who applied um to be or to participate within our election as it relates to the counting of ballot boxes, the whole ceremony of how we're gonna catch our vote. Those that will be there, those that will be working, the pool workers that day, the pool washers, they have their own trainings, and hopefully everything's gonna be in place. Government conceding a drug boost. Don't forget, drugs entered our country recently as our news unfold, and then the drugs is being tested, and they'll get back to us. But further, don't forget there is this thing about animal trafficking or crocodile or draft crocodile was being captured by a man at 26 years, and they have been taken away from him due to the SOS call from the wildlife and from the Libasa sanctuary. So yes, this is our news for today. Thanks for watching. My name is Vekna Korishpa. I'm gonna be back in few minutes at 11 a.m. to discuss on the Focal Women Talk. We're gonna be discussing about setting boundaries as women. How can we go about setting boundaries? It's important, and I hope that you join me because I love to talk about these issues because it grow me, and I believe it can be impactful. It's educative, so please join me. Thanks for watching. I love you, and my name is Katrina Korchbar. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Do have yourself a pleasant day.
Hello dear, my name is K. Lyndon Toba. I'm in search of a platform where I can get credible information of our daily happenings in Liberia and the world at large.
Hello, Lyndon Topa. My name is Katrina Korishpa. Haven't you heard about Focal Online TV?
You say Focal Online TV?
Focal Online TV is located within a Tobo village community along the Japanese highway.
Tell me more about the platform.
This platform, called Focal Online TV Daily Edition of Inside the Print Media, does not encourage any form of dialogue between the viewers and the presenters.
Oh, you mean nobody calling there?
No, you can't call on a show. Let me talking out like when we're no calling there. So all you can do is you will listen to the news, and they can also encourage you to buy the newspaper to listen to the news in details.
But do you do viewer recognition at times?
Oh yes, we do viewer recognition. When you are watching, we notify you, and sometimes we even appreciate you on a show, telling you thank you for always following us. We also encourage you to share the live stream, because the more you share the live stream, we transform and we transition ourselves as a broadcast team as well.
Wow. So when can I better get this program you are talking about?
This program is here every Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. to 10:45. The program runs for 45 minutes.
Wow.
And guess what?
Wow.
We bring you hot stories of our trending situation within our country, Liberia. Imagine hearing stories from Hot Pepper newspaper, from the Daily Observer newspaper, from Front Page Africa. Are you a lover of Front Page Africa?
Oh yes, I'm a lover of
Front Page Africa, and the Women Voices, and a lot more. Not forgetting international news, BBC,
wow.
CNN, ABC News. We bring you headlines from those standpoints.
Wow, that is very, very, very amazing.
So we say, join us every day on the